everybody, and welcome back to Markers and Monsters. We got an interesting one today. The theme is Ghosts A Go-Go, so let's get right into it. I'm your host, Colin, by the way, in case this is your first episode, and every day in Halloween, the month of October, I've been doing a drawing, and this is day 28. I can't believe it. We are in the home stretch to Halloween, guys, so super exciting. Today's theme was Ghosts A Go-Go, which was very interesting. When I first saw it, I had no idea what I was going to do. And actually, it wasn't until I kind of sat down and just started drawing this stuff out that I had an idea. I thought about doing just like some generic ghosts, or, one of my favorite ghosts from horror movies or something like that. But I really wanted to keep that A Go-Go theme in there. And that meant dancing, and I thought, hey, why not do go-go dancers? That's that style from the 1960s with the, throwing the arms around a lot, it seemed like, and the go-go boots and the micro skirts there, stuff like that. So I thought that would be fun. If you've ever seen, like, say, an Austin Powers movie, a lot of go-go dancing in that, and like I said, just from like the swinging 60s, man, that's when that style was popular. So these gals here, I did a little research online and just brought up some pictures of like go-go dancers from the 60s in Google, which is great. It just is so much easier to get ideas and to get help. If you need some help with an anatomy or anything like that, then there you go. So I'm refilling my blue here. As you can see, I've outlined the girls in blue. Once they were drawn in with pencil, I decided to erase them just because I know the blue can tend to smear the line work around. So I erased them enough just so I could still just see the lines. They were still there, kind of, but for the most part they were, gone, and they didn't smear around all the pencil lead. So just did them in that kind of like ghostly blue color. Right now I'm putting in here is a record player, one of those 60s style, looks like a briefcase, and the top unfolds and has a speaker in it. So I thought it would be good to give them a little music to dance to rather than just like, I don't know, doing one of those silent discos in the afterlife in the graveyard. And then, so yeah, I'm just going from there. I'm putting in the grass here with one of my new green colors, which is very happy. And I'll go over it again with a gray just to darken it up a little later. Now, one thing I'd like to point out is there's a bit of transparency I'm putting in, like with the lighter grays. I put that in just to give the impression that you're able to see through them. I didn't want them to look like they were, just solid blue creatures or solid blue girls. I really wanted to go for that transparency look. And I hope I achieved that to some extent. I don't really do a lot with transparency, so actually I was kind of nervous about it, but that's a good thing. With a lot of the drawings that I do, I like to say that, I like to be nervous doing these things. It's kind of weird, but if I'm nervous, I feel like I'm trying something new, or if I'm nervous, it means I'm, I want what I'm doing to succeed well, and so, I try to kind of use that feeling at a little bit just to stay sharp, as it were. Most of the drawings I do that I really care about, I'm like on the edge of my seat when I'm doing them. I'm like, oh my God, am I going to screw this up? Am I going to mess it up? Is it going to go wrong? So it's just one of those things that I don't know. If you're an artist and you have, if you work a little differently or whatever, that's awesome. But yeah, that's just how I kind of work. I'm always nervous about things not working out or things going wrong, and but I also always like to try new things and do a couple new things. So I think that these girls with the transparency, I personally think it turned out pretty neat. So I was happy to do it, and it makes me kind of want to do more like ghostly drawings like this. So if you guys are enjoying it, if you guys like the way it turned out, please definitely let me know or whatever. I really appreciate all the comments and stuff too. So yeah, let me know either way. Even if you hate this, just let me know. But please be nice. I'm very sensitive. Anyway, I'm inking in the gravestones here, and as you'll see coming up, I felt that the black ink was just going to be too harsh on these ghostly girls. I felt that they were popping out kind of nicely, but they definitely needed some ink. So to that end here, I'm pulling out my ultramarine blue ink. And there it is. It looks black there, but trust me, it is definitely blue. So I have a whole pack I got for Christmas from my folks a couple of years ago. So thanks, Mom and Dad. But it's got a whole bunch of different ink colors, and I don't get to use them as often as I'd like. But it's days like today that I'm so grateful, that I have them because it works perfectly. So yeah, just inking them in blue, I think, was a good choice. Like I said, the black just a little too harsh for them, and I wanted to keep them kind of soft and ethereal, and kind of got that look. So it was good. It allowed me to put in some detail and not make it too much. So yeah, looks like we're finishing up here with the ink. Let's get out the white paint pen as well. You guys have seen this. I'm going to put in stars, but I'm also outlining them to give them a little bit more of a ghostly glow, which I thought would be a lot of fun and just kind of enhance the drawing just a bit. So let's pop in the stars here. All right, let's take a look at the scan. And yeah, this was, like I said, I didn't know what the heck I was going to do. I was actually pretty stumped for a while, but this was a lot of fun. Turned out great, I think. And yeah, that's it for today. Hey, thanks again, guys, for checking out these videos. We're in the home stretch. We're on the road to Halloween. Only a couple more days. I can't believe it. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Tell your friends. And we'll see you tomorrow for another great episode of Markers and Monsters.